How you feeling?
Not bad. How are you?
Anything you want the public to know?
Not yet. We'll be saying something soon. Thank you. We're pleased that he's finally been held responsible for 2 federal crimes, something that he's never faced in his life. He still faces substantial jail time. Of course, we would have liked to have seen a conviction on the sex crimes in RICO, but we understand beyond a reasonable doubt is a high standard, and we're just pleased that he still faces substantial jail time. All right, thank you. Thank you very much.
How much time?
Doug Wigdor, W-I-G-D-O-R. Well, each is faces up to 10 years on each. I'm not sure what the sentencing guidelines are given the various different things, but I'll leave that up to the government and the defense to argue. But I feel confident in saying he still faces substantial incarceration.
It's absolutely a win. The defense took a really big gamble going to trial on this case. Really, any time that a defendant chooses to go to trial against the federal government, it's a big gamble. They have a lot in their favor, and it really paid off for Combs. But the question was, could the government really show that there was this criminal enterprise? And that appears to be, and in fact was, where they fell short, because the jury said, no, there's not enough here. With respect to the 2 counts that he was found guilty of, he faces a maximum sentence of 10 years imprisonment with respect to each of those counts. And so the court will have a decision to make in terms of where on the spectrum the sentence should be, and that can be anywhere up to 10 years on each of those counts. And there will be voluminous documents submitted by both sides, arguments in terms of what sentence he should face, and then ultimately the judge is going to make that decision. And then I would absolutely expect an appeal of that sentence, which would accompany any other appeal stemming from the case.
I think it was overall a fair verdict. I think he could have easily been convicted of the 4th charge as well, but he definitely should do some time, in my opinion, just given the severity of everything, the victims, including Cassie, which was the main victim, among several others. So I definitely think it was a fair verdict. I think the jury definitely had a lot to deliberate on, so they had a very short amount of time, so they probably could have convicted him if it was.
Well, I'm kind of happy for him. I always felt like they had, a lot of bogus charges against him. Maybe some were substantiated, others weren't, and I feel like he got rightfully his just due today.
Flagging that the Combs family is departing on board the main entrance. This is on Route 272. The Combs family, Janice, the children are departing. Hello, beautiful mom.
Today's a great victory. It's a great victory for Sean Combs. It's a great victory for the jury system. You saw that the Southern District of New York prosecutors came at him with all that they had. They're not stopping, but one thing stands between all of us and a prison, and that is a jury of 12 citizens. And we had a wonderful jury. They listened to every word. and they got the situation right, or certainly right enough. They acquitted him of the sex trafficking, which he was absolutely innocent of. They acquitted him of the racketeering conspiracy that he was absolutely innocent of, and all of the components to it. The kidnapping, he was innocent of that. The arson, he was innocent of that. The obstructing justice, he was innocent of that. And that is no longer just me saying that. That is the verdict of our jury. So today is a great day. Today is a win. Today is a victory of all victories for Sean Combs and our legal team.
No.